Baker Mayfield is a Carolina Panther. Wow. The Cleveland Browns finally did it. They finally did it. Let's get into it, guys. All right, we already know, guys, the Cleveland Browns have been trying to trade Baker Mayfield since the beginning of free agency, the beginning of the draft. They've been wanting to get rid of this man so bad because they got Deshaun Watson for $230 million. They paid him and his legal problems. But we're going to get into that in a minute, guys. We're going to get into that. Baker Mayfield's a Cleveland Brown. No, he's not no more. He's a Carolina Panther. He was a Cleveland Brown as of 2 hours ago. Now he is a Carolina Panther. Our NFC South just got real interesting. But before we get into everything, let's just go through all details. So, the Browns been trying to get rid of Baker Mayfield for the beginning of the year, but because they are owed Baker Mayfield's owed $19 million, the Cleveland Browns cannot find anybody to get out there to pay that money, or pay some of that money, or pay more than half that of his salary. So they were stuck footing the bill. So finally, they got the Carolina Panthers to help out and take that problem off their hands. And the Carolina Panthers are paying $4.85 million. The Cleveland Browns are paying $10.5 million, and they got a fourth round draft pick out of it to sweeten the deal, I suppose. Now, you guys are familiar with Baker Mayfield. He was the #1 overall pick in 2018 draft, right? He was drafted #1 by the Cleveland Browns, and during his 4 years there, he's played 60 games. He has thrown for 14,125 yards, 92 touchdowns, and 56 interceptions in 60 games. Now, during his tenure with the Browns, he was frustrated. He was getting upset, and problems started to come up. For example, he was upset that he was about to be the fourth quarterback in NFL history to have 4 coaches in 3 seasons, which just shows that he cannot find consistency anywhere, whether it was on his quarterback, whether it was on his quarterback play, or his personnel. He cannot find consistency. Second, after he made the 2020 playoffs for the first time in years with the Cleveland Browns, and they made a pretty good run in it, they would not talk to him about a contract extension. And I do not blame Baker Mayfield for that. I will feel like, hey, you guys been in the playoffs in, I don't know, maybe 15, 20, I don't know what that time, probably 20 years of Cleveland Browns didn't make playoffs. I come in and I make you guys the playoffs. Not only that, we beat the division rival, and then we go to the next round. And you guys still don't feel like I'm the franchise quarterback. Now, granted, Baker Mayfield, you know, overall pick, you at least made a Pro Bowl, but you haven't. It is what it is at this point. You have weapons. You had Odell, you had Jarvis Landry, David Njoku, Nick Chubb, and Kareem Hunt. You still ain't made a Pro Bowl. I just don't understand that. But they would not engage in a contract extension with him. In fact, a couple years later, they gave Deshaun Watson the biggest contract in NFL history, guaranteed contract of $230+ million to Deshaun Watson, who is facing right now currently 4 civil lawsuits against his massage activities, as you want to say. So Baker Mayfield felt stabbed in the back. He felt betrayed. He felt, as they would say, some kind of way about that, and I would too. So, you know, he told the Browns he would prefer to go to the Indianapolis Colts. He wanted to go to the Colts, but obviously the Colts went to another direction. They got Matt Ryan, so they got him with the Panthers. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Week 1, the Panthers play the Browns in Week 1 of the upcoming NFL season. The Panthers and the Browns. Now, you remember last time Baker Mayfield was really motivated to play an NFL game. It was against the Cincinnati Bengals, when Hugh Jackson went to the Bengals after he got fired by the Browns. And Baker Mayfield was all kinds of just disrespectful to this man. Imagine that, but on 10 now. I think Baker Mayfield's going back doing crotch grabbing and flag planting now on the Browns logo, and he's just gonna be his cocky, arrogant self. Now, what does this mean for Baker Mayfield being the Panthers? This is a huge season for him. This is probably be his biggest season ever. He is on the last year of his rookie deal. So is Sam Darnold, but more Baker Mayfield than Sam Darnold. He's on the last year of that rookie deal. If he comes in and changes life in Carolina, he's going to get a max contract, or going to get a very big contract. But if he comes in and it falters and nothing changes, Baker Mayfield could be a career backup quarterback now for the rest of his career. And trust me, you do not want that. The league needs a Baker Mayfield. So we don't know how Baker Mayfield can perform, especially coming back from that shoulder surgery. And now the pressure that he only got one season to turn everything around in Carolina, and he don't really have any star receivers. I mean, it's he only got 1 year. Now, granted, Tom Brady only had 1 year to turn things around Tampa Bay, and we got a ring out of it, so it's not impossible. If Brady can do it, Baker Mayfield can do it. Maybe, possibly, hopefully, I don't know. But we're going to see, though. Now, the Panthers had the number 1 and the number 3 overall pick from that 2018 draft. And Baker Mayfield, and then they got Sam Darnold, his backup quarterback. Now, for me, and this is me being a Bucs fan, I prefer Sam Darnold than Baker Mayfield, because I feel that we could pick apart Sam Darnold, and Sam Darnold is not as good as Baker Mayfield. I feel Baker Mayfield makes him a little better, but he doesn't put them over the top. He would not put the Carolina Panthers not even to the wild card. They might take a game off of us. They might even surprise some teams in the NFC, but they're not gonna make a run. Now maybe they might can get some players in the free agency. Who knows? I don't know. But just as it stands now, the Carolina Panthers to me are still probably they jumped over Atlanta in the division. So we'll see. We'll see what they can do. And now for the Cleveland Browns, man, I mean, I guess this is kind of like a rebuild season. You know, you don't have Baker. You don't have Deshaun. You got Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett ain't never really changed life around. He is a decent quality quarterback. He is not a starter, but we're going to see how it goes. For us, it doesn't change anything that we're still the king of the NFC South, and we're going to come hunting for Baker Mayfield. All I did just put a big target on him, and we're going to come eat on him. We're going to eat. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching the video. I really appreciate it. I tried to do some changes to the video, so I hope it looks a little more cleaner than my other videos, guys. So if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you guys later.